super excited about this tutorial. For today's video, I did this kind of like ombre sunset inspired eye look, and then I did glitter tears, which I know I'm pretty late on the trend. It's not as hyped up right now as it was, you know, in the past few months, but I just kind of decided I thought it would go really well with this look and I wanted to try it out, so that's what I did. And I definitely love how it turned out, but I would say it's a little bit time consuming and it was actually more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Like, when you see it done on people, it looks pretty easy, but I actually tried it out on myself before filming this video to make sure it turned out well, and I'm really glad I did because I tried 2 times and both of them did not turn out well. What I was originally trying to do was like one, you know, kind of longer teardrop kind of thing and then like 2 smaller ones on the sides, and I just could not get it to look like tears. Definitely not something I would wear out. It's a little bit out there, but I really love the way it turned out, and this is another like very out there look for me. Definitely not something I would typically go for, but I really like it. Also, excuse my nails, I'm missing like 3 of them. I'm so mad because just in the last 2 days 2 of them came off, so just excuse that. I'm just waiting for these other ones to fall off because I just don't have the time to go and actually get them to take it off. So yeah, excuse my nails, they're looking pretty bad right now, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's just get right into the tutorial. So I'm first going in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime my eyes. And then I'm just going to go in with a loose powder to set that all. So I'm starting off with the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and I'm taking this shade here and I'm just going to kind of sweep this into my crease as my transition shade. I do apologize that some of these frames are out of focus. I'm not really sure what was up with my camera. But now I'm going into the Morphe 350 palette and I'm taking this more like of a burnt orange shade and kind of applying that more directly into the crease just to add a little bit more of that vibrant orange color. And then I'm taking a clean brush just to blend out those edges. Back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking this more like reddish orange color and I'm applying this slightly below my crease and a little bit more on the lid. This is going to be the start of the ombre. And then once again going in with a clean brush to blend that out, which I'm going to be doing pretty much after every step. Going into the Urban Decay Electric palette, I'm taking this shade Savage on my MAC 242 and I'm just patting this onto my eye. I did wet this to kind of add a bit of vibrancy to it. And then I'm going in with the shade Slow Burn, which is a bit more of a red, and I'm just applying that over top of that reddish shade that I used from the Jaclyn Hill palette just to kind of make it a little bit more vibrant and red. And once again going in with a different brush to blend out those edges. So I'm taking the Vegas Nail Lashes with Eyelure and I'm going to apply those. They look a little bit weird, I will fix it, but then I'm going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu spray and prime with my Marc Jacob Coconut Face Primer. I'm going in with the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation, which is my favorite. Just going to apply some of that onto my face and then blend it out with my sponge. So for concealer, I'm taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I did end up applying some of my Tarte Shape Tape over it just to add a little bit more of a light conceal and brighten that area. And then I'm once again blending it out with my sponge. And this is where I realized that adding that Tarte concealer was a mistake because I look like a piece of paper now. It was way too light for my skin at the time. Then I'm going in with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, which I have been loving this stuff. Now what I do is I kind of bake under the eyes, so I apply a lot of product and then I'll take a different brush and sweep it all over my face and then wipe away that powder under my eyes. So I don't leave it to bake for a very long period of time, but just enough that it really sets my under eyes. Then I'm going in with my Kat Von D contour palette, and I am taking the more cool tone shade and really chiseling out my cheekbones. I just wanted a really defined contour this day. So I do my cheekbones as well as my forehead, and I did put a little bit on my jawline as well. Then going in with my Bobbi Brown bronzer, I'm just going to add a little bit more bronzer. I definitely went a little heavy today because I looked so pale with that concealer. Going back in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, I'm taking that reddish shade and I'm going to be applying this along my lash line from the outer corner to the inner corner, just really smoking this out. And then going back in with the Urban Decay Electric palette, I'm taking this shade Savage and I'm applying this more directly to my lash line. Going in with the Juvia's Place The Magic palette, I'm taking this shade Koji, I think that's how you pronounce it, this really vibrant red shade. And then I'm taking my Maybelline gel liner. This is my favorite trick to do with falsies, is I just apply them on the inner corner to connect it to the beginning of the lash band, because then this way it kind of makes it a little bit harder to tell where the actual lashes start. It's not as noticeable. And then I do apply this to my bottom lash line as well as my top. Going in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure, I'm just going to be dusting this on the apples of my cheeks. This is one of my favorite blushes because it looks so beautiful. And then I'm taking the Flower Beauty Highlight Palette and I'm mixing those two first shades there to give me a really intense highlight. As you can tell, it was beautiful, and here I am just admiring it because I love it so much. And then I take a more precise brush to do my nose. I really like using this smaller brush for this now. I feel like I don't know, it just makes it look nicer. And then I do my Cupid's bow as well as my chin and a little bit on my forehead. I'm taking the Lit Cosmetics Clearly Liquid Glitter Glue, and I'm taking Pink Kisses, Blushes Pink, Orbit Orange, and Starstruck, all from Bulk Glitters, which I have a full review on. These glitters were only $1 each, so if you want to go check that out, I'll leave it down below. So I'm taking Blushes Pink and Pink Kisses mixed together, and I'm using this kind of as the base of the tier. And I just kind of bring this down in this like triangular shape to kind of create like the look of one, you know, big tier. And then I'm taking the other two colors and just using those to kind of make it a little bit messier and bring in a bit of different color to it. I'm taking these little stickers, they have gems on them, so I ripped the gems off and I used lash glue and just stuck them to my face wherever I felt like I wanted them. And I just thought it added a little bit something else to the look, and I really liked how it ended up turning out. So here is the final look with the tears and the eyes, done everything. And then to finish off the look, I'm going in with my lips, and this is the Tarte's lip paint. I don't know the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it's the one that came with the birthday gift for this year. I just thought it was a nice nude to go with this look. Then I'm setting my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this look. I had really fun making it, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.